Hey friends, super excited to show you our brand new coffee maker. I've not been a coffee drinker up until now, but when this came into the home, I knew that I had to test it out so I could tell you all about it. And in the process, I researched some of the things about coffee makers and about coffee also. So one of the things I realized is that not all coffee makers do the same thing. Some you can do fresh ground coffee. Some is for Nespresso, some is for K-cups, and all that was a brand new language for me. But what I realized is this machine does it all. There's a little storage unit door here, like a little garage door, and it holds all the different filters that we have. So you will see that this one is for your freshly ground coffee. This one is for your Nespresso. So when you take this out of the little garage door there, it will come with this little insert right here. You just pull that out, screw it onto the bottom till you hear that click. Put your K-cup in until you hear a click. Put the lid down, and then you're set to use it. And then it also has the Nespresso pod adapter. So that's what I'm going to make today, since that's what Daniel and I are using. So when you put the little cup in, like I just showed you, it goes right in here. Then you put this handle down. And then you will see that there's multiple different sizes that you can use, cup sizes that you can use. So since it's just espresso, I'm going to do the 2-ounce size. What I really like is that this little tray that holds the cup can be positioned in multiple positions, but I want to put it at the highest level. This water container, you just put your cold water in there, and then I am just going to press start. Now it's somewhat loud because it's got all that force of like heating and making the coffee, but look how quickly it's coming out. Had I wanted to, I could have pressed the plus sign to make it even a bolder taste, but I just did it regular. And that's a quick, very quick cup of coffee. And I like that it has the drip tray, so it's going to catch any last drops. But there you see, I've got the coffee. Now, the next thing I want to show you, and this is maybe my most favorite product of the season, it's an electric frother. And it has different settings. You can do that nice heavy froth. You can do a slightly like just warmed milk setting, a light froth, or just heat the milk. Or you can do a cold brew froth. So for your cold drinks this summer, you can still get that nicely frothed milk and just have that be cold. So let me show you how this works. I don't drink dairy, so I use different things, but what I always look for is the barista brand, whether it's the barista almond milk. This one's called Not Milk. It's got different things in it that I like. I like how it foams. I'm just needing a little bit, so I'm putting it in the frother. You will see that there's like a little whisk down in there. It's slightly off center, and that helps it froth everything beautifully. Just need a little bit. Put the lid on. I'm going to select high froth, so I'm pressing the top button here, and then press start. So while that is frothing, you can hear that it's fairly quiet. I want to talk a little bit about the coffee pods. And this isn't a Pampered Chef thing, but one of the things I always thought about when I had seen other people use the single serving coffee pods was how wasteful that was. And I just could never imagine doing that for myself and the environment. As I was researching coffee, there was 2 things that were important to me. I wanted to find shade-grown coffee that was rainforest friendly, and so that the rainforest wasn't being depleted and the birds weren't being stripped of their habitat. So for me, that's important. The other thing is, did you know that you can get pods that can be composted? So instead of plastic, which isn't good for your body to throw, to drain that, hot liquid through, you can get something that is much healthier for you and healthier for the environment. So I know that's not a Pampered Chef pitch there, but I just wanted to tell you about that because to me, that's an important message to let people know about. So this is all set. You're going to see how that milk just looks so nice and frothy, and obviously made more than they need. But do you see how frothy that is? I'll top it off so that you can see it. But it's the best. Now, the other thing that you can do with this in the winter when I had, well, in early spring when I had it, I put my hot chocolate powder in here and then my milk and let it make hot chocolate for me that was nice and creamy and smooth and had that whipped taste to it. Just an awesome, I think every person, especially every woman, needs to pamper herself with one of these electric frothers. It's just so fantastic. So there you go. I have a beautiful espresso cup of coffee with frothed milk on top. It smells so good. Hey folks, I think I may have been converted to having a cup of coffee each day. And it is so very good. I hope you enjoy your coffee when you make it.